Testimony from the forensic pathologist who did Mark Phillips' autopsy took center stage during day 2 of the reckless homicide trial against his wife. He told the court Phillips had injuries, including blunt force trauma on his left side, consistent with being hit by a vehicle. He said while the injuries align with Phillips being hit by a truck, he can't confirm that was the exact cause. Lori Phillips is accused of recklessly killing her husband with her truck back in 2019.
That's the caveat that it's not specific for that, but it is something that could be consistent with a crushing type of injury.
The trial continues into its third day later this morning. Residents in the Spring Grove School District have voted to approve one of the district's referendums. According to the Spring Grove Schools Facebook page, voters passed the $12 million referendum focused on facility upgrades. That includes updating the school's 95-year-old heating and ventilation systems. The second referendum question failed. If it had been approved, $4 million would have gone toward building a new career and technical education lab. The Republican-controlled Assembly passed a bill banning UW officials from considering race in awarding financial aid. Governor Tony Evers is expected to veto that measure. Lawmakers also sent the governor a bill withholding state grants from schools that repeatedly violate free speech. He's likely to veto that one, too. The Republican-controlled Senate, meanwhile, passed 3 new constitutional amendments on voting rules. One would ban private funding for elections. Another would put voter ID photo requirements in the state constitution. And a third would limit voting rights to only U.S. citizens. Republicans are turning to constitutional changes to avoid a veto from the governor. The amendments still need approval in a second legislative session. Then voters would ultimately decide their fate in a statewide referendum. All Senate Democrats voted against those 3 constitutional amendments. Democratic Senator Jeff Smith believes his Voter Protection Act is a better answer to making sure Wisconsinites can exercise their right to vote. In a statement, the senator says, quote, Republicans continually refuse to engage in a productive conversation on how to help voters exercise their constitutional right. He says his Voter Protection Act includes voter-friendly proposals like universal voter registration. Life-saving Narcan doses are coming to Crawford County. The sheriff's office received more than 2,300 doses of the opioid overdose reversal drug. Those are valued at more than $52,000, but the county paid nothing thanks to a state grant program. Narcan can reverse opioid overdoses and prevent deaths. As the opioid crisis rages on, officials hope this supply will help protect our community. The Valley Stewardship Network hosted its monthly series Conservation on Tap at the historic Fort Lee in Viroqua. The topic was geology and groundwater in Wisconsin's driftless area. It was presented by Dr. Ken Bradbury, who highlighted the basic geology of the region, as well as water quality issues and ongoing research projects. The goal of the conservation series is to connect the public with current conservation efforts and ultimately get them involved.
It's important for us to be abreast of what the current issues are that affect our area for conservation, so that we can urge our lawmakers to make good decisions and stay involved in conservation efforts.
The Conservation on Tap series is free to the public and offered the first Tuesday of every month. We'll have more information on how to attend on our digital platforms. Happening today, the La Crosse Annual New Music Festival kicks off tonight at UWL. The 3-day event will feature 3 different concerts and other events, including a master class on piano with composer Arturo Rodriguez. The free concert will start at 7:30 and will be held at UWL's Annette Recital Hall, located in the Low Center for the Arts.
And as you head out the door this morning, our temperatures are into the low 40s under mainly cloudy skies. Slight chance of a shower or drizzle possible throughout the day. Highs warming up into the upper 40s and low 50s with a light north wind at 5 to 10 miles an hour with very low rain chances here throughout the day. Looking at breezy weather conditions tomorrow with a high of 51 and cool conditions on Friday as highs drop into the 40s. That will continue through Saturday too. with highs warming back up into the 50s starting Monday, even the mid to upper 50s heading into next week too. So, yeah, it's going to feel warmer after, a pretty cool next couple of days, and then we start to feel that warm up again.
And a gray day today, but happy to see some sunshine coming our way eventually.
Yeah, especially next week. We'll see a lot more sun than today, that's for sure.
Yes, good news there for sure. Thank you, Derek, and thank you for watching News 8 Now this morning. We will see you back here at noon. Have a great day.